What?
My name is John Neumeyer. I was born almost 94 years ago in Munich, Germany, a town which was known for its beer, but a very beautiful town. Unfortunately, I did not end up there because of the terrible time we had with the Nazis, the National Socialist Party, whose aim was to exterminate all the Jewish people in Germany. And they really succeeded in killing 6 million of them.
John, what was life like before the Nazi ruled Germany?
The life was regular, normal life. My father and mother lived in an apartment together with my grandmother, and it was normal. We had all the privileges everybody else had and no restrictions until, as I say, the Nazis came into power in the shape of Adolf Hitler, who was a madman, and he had some kind of a grudge against the Jews, against a certain Jew during the World War I who must have insulted him, I don't know. That was the story which I heard. And he really took it out in spades.
John, did anyone protect you or your family during the Holocaust?
Well, frankly, I personally left already Germany before the final Holocaust. I only went through the beginnings, and there was nobody to protect my family while I was gone. They were left to their own. I'm sorry to say that.
What motivated you to keep on going, and did you ever give up hope?
No, I did not give up hope. As I say, I was emigrating to Italy, figuring this would be my final destination and starting a new life. But as it turned out, I was chased out of Italy also due to the Hitler regime and friendship with Mussolini. So I was hoping to bring my mother and sister to Italy with me, but this dream came never through. And I was able to get my mother into Holland with my sister, who we had a very far related aunt there, and that aunt was going to engage my sister as a maid and would let my mother come along. But I still was in Italy and trying hard to find a way out of Italy too, after the friendship between Mussolini and Hitler became dangerous.
So John, what happened to your mother and sister while in Holland?
My mother and sister were hoping that I could get them into America, but that was impossible because I was brand new here and had no connections and no relatives and no money. So my mother and sister stayed in Holland, and I was pretty sure that it was a safe place. But as it turned out, in September 1939, the war broke out. Hitler invaded Poland and later on invaded Holland, the Netherlands, and my mother and sister were in the same boat as in Germany, because Hitler instituted a program in Holland as well as in Germany. So at one day I found out later my mother and sister, including many other Jewish people, were rounded up and put on trains in concentration camps in Holland, and where they gassed up and burned. It's hard for me to relate this, but that's what I found out later, that in October 1942, my mother and sister were killed in Auschwitz, or called Auschwitz in German, concentration camp. And this is now verified in the Holocaust Museum in Washington, which lists all the names of the people who were killed, including my mother and sister. My father was lucky. He died when he was in 1920, when he was 36 years old. He didn't experience all this misery. The rest of my family, uncles and aunts, were all murdered also. Just grateful, and I don't know why I was elected to be saved when the rest of my family all were murdered. I started to live in America and worked out and worked my way up to become self-sufficient, and started a family and had two lovely young daughters, who in turn got married and gave us 6 grandchildren and 11 great-grandchildren. So again, I must thank my Lord that He saved me, and I'll do my best to redeem it.
Thank you, Uba, for letting me have a chance to live.